B. Alas, I need to do my vocal warm-up after the stream started because I was so slow. So slow. Everyone look at this adorable T-Rex while I type stuff. Drawing stream on Twitch now. Let's not bonk the water bottle with the headphone cable. We're going to be drawing... I think we're halfway through the alphabet. Hold on, so we're going... the alphabet. I think. We're halfway through the alphabet, I think. I don't know. I am just guessing. Come draw with us. Whee! Alright, hello, Brother Linux. The classic dino, exactly. Hello, Azusa. Mamenchisaurus drawing stream? No! You! Hello, Dreekfire. Welcome, welcome, people. Okay, then, let's do that, and let's spam that, so that people know where this is. And we boop. Da 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 da. La da 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 la da 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 la da 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 da. What the hell was I doing? Alright. Discord, get out of here. Get out of here, we don't need ya. Yeah. And as per usual, I will link the VOD channel for anyone who stumbles in here and doesn't know. VOD channel. And pinned. Mwahaha. I am the streamer. I can share links in chat. Mwahaha. So thirsty. Yum. Alright, so how are we doing today? I'm feeling fit and feisty. And so, today, we're on to the letter M in the dinosaur alphabet, and I already know what dinosaur I want to draw for it, assuming we have enough material. It's Mamenchisaurus. So, in honor of we're going to be drawing a long boy, I felt like drawing a sauropod in the snow. That's our warm-up drawing. So, everyone look at the snoropod, which is short for snow sauropod, which wasn't really a thing in real life because they were less endothermic than other dinosaurs, as it turns out. I'm going to look up Mamenchisaurus, which has the most ridiculous neck ever. Alright. Nice. Numerous species have been found with the genus. Validity. Fossils have been found. Alright then. First discovered. Alright. Oh yeah, this is a Chinese one. Yep. Yep. Type specimen. Mamenchi lizard. Multiple species. Which one's the most complete? Right, I guess M. Syndicanadorum, Cyanocanadorum would be the one. Wow! These guys, wow! Yep, I guess Syndicanadorum is the one we're gonna use, because that's the big one. That's the big impressive one. So, let me show you what I mean. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. Here, and let's do reference. So, I think the guy on the far right is like, do you see why I wanted to draw this guy? This guy's silly. This is a very silly dinosaur. Today's a good day, but I'm not sure how to feel. Oh, hope it's going well for y'all. Same here. I got invited to an orgy, but I don't really want to go. How? Warframe folks who I play with. Dinosaur, big neck. If you're uncertain, anything sexual, like, like if there's any, like, doubt about it, don't go. like, sex is like a banana. When it's good, and when it's bad, it's horrible. So, yeah. That's an interesting way to start the stream. Alright, so, Simulcanadorum is probably the one we want to use. So we're gonna do that. Elongated. Okay, so Constructus is this fella here. Fragmentary specimens. Alright. Alright then, so let's see. Interesting. Why the hell was this thing... Why the hell did this thing have such a long neck? It's ridiculous. Probably... Maybe... Okay then, alright, so... Interesting. Oh god, the phylogeny of this. Middle to late Jurassic. Oh wow, this is an uncertain one, but we're gonna do a long boy. We must do a long boy. It's important. Militant. This thing is ridiculous. Alright, this is not the species we want, but close enough. Alright, so we got our reference. Oh no. So that goes there. Whoops. And we're gonna go here, copy image. Hello, am I allowed? Am I allowed? What the hell? Okay, that's alright. I'm not allowed to copy this image, apparently. Dang you to heck. Copy image. Why is this not working? Oh, wow. Last roster has to be before new beans get here. Yeah. Wow, that's... Yeah, like, who the... If you're gonna invite someone to an orgy, you have to invite their partner, right? That's just... That's rude. That's weird. I would avoid these people. Alright, it's time to cheat. It is time for... the snipping tool. Everyone's favorite... What is wrong with this thing's tail over here? Got it. And copy. Hold on a minute. So this critter is weird. So strange. I'm gonna need a bigger skeleton. Someone help! I need a bigger skeleton. I need a bigger skeleton. I need a bigger skeleton. Need a bigger skeleton. Da 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 da. And whoops. Right, reference is important. Reference is important. You know what's not important? All this white space. There we go. Was not expecting to start a dinosaur drawing stream talking about orgy etiquette. Or orgy invitation etiquette. My life is surprising. My life as a teenage artist. I'm so not a teenager, it's not even funny. Right, you know what we should do? We should do something like... Alright, that does it. We're gonna need multiple reference, we're gonna need multiple reference tabs. Also, I think GIMP just sneakily, No, I didn't. I was like, there's two versions of GIMP. There's the 2.0 branch and the 3.0 branch. The 3.0 branch I hate because it's not what I'm used to. So yeah, like, it's annoying to me. Alright, so that is our big friend. And this thing is so silly. This doesn't look real. Also, what's this? It's got a brain on the end of its tail? What is this? Alright. Tail. Okay, long tails. Oh, interesting. Alright, gotcha. Okay, then. Alright, so this particular species, which is like, Ochauensis, I think, that is the only one with a little tail club. Okay, I can see it right there now. So, right, so on R1, because we're doing Sinacandorum, it does not have the tail club. That's important. Alright, so, time for draw. Drawing. And while I'm here... Oopsie daisy. No, what's it? Size reference. People are just, Alright then, so... That is cool, that is fine, that is cool, that is fine. Right, how to draw this freaky friend. So, first things first. Neck. Long. Right, I'm going to need to... I'm going to just scribble on this. The problem with this guy is that he's so damn big. He's going to take up the whole bloody canvas. Alright then. What if I do this? Is this going to help my brain a bit? I think so. Alright, there's our start. What color should this fella be? Let's start with... What is a good color? This kind of thing, like, this ridiculous neck literally just makes me think, alright, this is stupid. This is excessive, so it's probably sexual selection. That's what I would guess. I should probably check Wikipedia. Right, so... It's like giraffes, like, I don't know. Neck. Description. Alright then. Alright then. Why neck? Why neck? Slight upward bend and bend, slight downward bend. Set at low levels. Alright, so kept mostly straight. Oh dear. Wow, alright, there's no suggestions here. Alright, so I'm going to suggest... This is my theory, and what a theory it is too, that this guy, stupidly long neck, similar for reasons that giraffes actually have that. It's sexual selection. Because it's overkill. It's very, very silly overkill. So we're gonna have this kind of pale color, just kind of off-white gray color. What the hell? Oh no. There we go. Just going to darken this. Like so. Right, I'm going to... Okay, what am I going to do? This reference over here, we're going to do this, the hell? What the actual hell? Oh! I can't see where the edge of the screen is. I can't see where the edge of the screen is. Because it's exactly the same as the other thing. How do? Alright, let's do... Alright, let's, what do we do here? Let's do a dark red background, just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. Alright. Alright, she cried. We're gonna be drawing this fella in the middle. Yay, that's how it fits. Right, so first things first, neck is strange. Neck is strange, and neck is weird. Neck is where you should not have beard. Because it's itchy. Yeah. Ah! Wrong brush! Help! Mommy, help! I used the wrong brush. You're not gonna believe this, but this neck needs to be longer. It needs to be longer. This critter is ridiculous. Ridiculous damn critter, I say. It's still not long enough. What the hell? Okay, I think the tail might be slightly too long in relation to everything. Nope, it's actually okay. Right, we're gonna need little feet. 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 Gonna need little feet. Mamenchisaurus is a weird dinosaur. This red is a little bit uncomfortable for my eyeballs. But it's okay. I will survive. What kind of pose should we have our friend stand in? Gonna need to, like, there's not... When the dinosaur's so big and so weirdly proportioned that there's not much room on the canvas for it. That is our dinosaur for today. That's your dinosaur for today. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's your dinosaur for today. Da-da-da-da. May the spirit of Weird Al fill me with inspiration. I don't know if Weird Al has a favorite dinosaur, but this might be it simply because this thing's so bloody weird. This proportions look ridiculous, but you look at the skeleton, that's actually ideal. What the hell? And the head is roughly the same size as the feet, so no, we're on it. Why is this thing so weird? This is a weird... Sauropods were weird. They were weird because they were big, and they were big because they were weird. What the hell is this thing skull-shaped like? It's got a bit of a chin. There we go. This thing looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Ridiculous. Alright. Hello, Levo. Not gonna stay long due to Will. Tendercon's main event happening. Nice. Maximize amount of orgies it gets invited to. Oh boy, next ended. Valk Brian not gone. Hello, Voltents! Alright, people are just chatting about other stuff. Where is chat? Is chat showing up on screen? Chat, if you're showing up on screen, do let me know. So I can hide you. Keep talking about orgies. This is not the orgy stream. At least it shouldn't be. If you are here to talk about orgies, I guess it's a free country, so... I guess free internet? Free Twitch stream? I don't know. Ah! Help! Is that all in the correct layer? Yes, it is. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay then. Big weird long-necked fella. Alright, feet. Feet, the feet, you think you know what sauropod feet look like. Oh, you would be mistaken. You would be so mistaken. Sauropod feet are weird as hell. Alright, I'm gonna want to move the drawing down a little bit. And time to save, time to save, time to save, time to save. You gotta do a big fat save. Gimp work. M is for Mamenchisaurus. Now let's play the... Are you kidding me? M is for Mamenchisaurus. Now let's play the game of did I spell that correctly? Alright, Mamenchisaurus. I did spell it. Woohoo! First time spelt the name correctly. Any opinion on including materials carried in the cost? Oh, alright! Any opinions included materials carried in the cost? Not really. I broadly agree, it's a good way to think about it. Yeah. I think I have no idea what they look like. Little nervous because it's getting us release. Zuza, your custom campaign's great, you'll be fine. Alright then. Feats. The agony of defeats. Alright then. So let's do this, and let's do... The good news is that this thing's so bloody big. Let's go here, and let's do this up here. Really should have done the legs separately, not sure why I didn't. And again, over here, they're kind of very pillow-like. Blunt little feet. Little blunt feet. Little blunt feet. They are blunt. Roll me a blunt for these blunt feet. I mean, wait, what? Alright. Back feet. Have big toe on them. Big toe! Inside toe, by the looks of it. What is this leg doing? What? Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong bloody layer. I'm on the wrong layer. No. Help. Okay. I'm really surprised the two bulwarks wrecked the gravitas with very little damage. Agony of defeat every time I run to catch the train because I've left it for the last minute as usual. Yeah. Alright, toe claw. Toe claw. Right, inner toe, I think, is the claw, and if it isn't, well, I will have made a mistake. Yeah, it would be the inner toe. You basically wouldn't see any of the others, would you? Whoops, wrong color. Wrong color. There we go. So, this is where the giraffe got the idea for being all neck. I mean, like, this thing is, like, if you just look at this fella, this, I swear this is, like, off the reference I'm using. Like, this thing makes the giraffe look like an absolute amateur. It's insane. This is an insane dinosaur, and that's why I wanted to draw it, but also, this is the kind of dinosaur where if you draw this even slightly wrong, people will think you're making things up. It's the kind of thing is like, you what, mate? You what? Big chunky back leg. Big chunky back leg is good for you. Thick thigh saves lives, or so people tell me. Never really understood that. Could its foot flex like that, or have I broken its foot? Seems a little much. Let's adjust a little bit. There we go. 2. And little toes. I'm interpreting that as, hold on, let's check the feet. That's not how you spell feet. That's not how you spell the agony of defeat. I need more reference. That's not good reference. Crap. Why is it so hard to look at dinosaurs? Don't answer that. It's because they're extinct. Except for chickens. Everyone look at a chicken. It's the last dinosaur left alive. Maybe they give it a tire as a necklace, but it's okay if you don't wanna. You don't wanna rub a naked dino. Feet, feet, feet. They looked at a snake and decided that's what I want my neck to be. My whole neck is snake. My whole neck is snake. Snake it. Snake, snake. Cassowary, feet, 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 feet. Okay, everyone's just chanting feet now. Once again, I've made the torso too long for the dinosaur. How do I keep doing this? Alright, let's just do this. Did I make torso too long, or did I not make it thick enough? Thick. You gotta make it thick. Hold on, reference to... move over there. There we go. Smooth this out a little bit. That looks good. That looks good. So I'm gonna go with a similar kind of pattern to the Argentinosaurus. So this neck is gonna be super decorated. And the rest of it's gonna be just very pale with reverse counter shading, because look at this bloody thing. You think anything can threaten this when it's full size? What? Well, hold on. Let's just check here. What's the largest predator in this thing's environment? Extinct group of Dinosaur, dinosaurs, Mamenchisaurus. Shishgao Formation, let's have a see here. Paleontology, prehistoric life. Let's see there. Paleofauna, pterosaurs, sauropods, theropods, Auron Ganlong. Wow, it didn't really have much in the way of big predators in this formation by the looks of it. Early Tyrannosaurs by the looks of it. Yeah, no, it's like... Alright, so Sinraptor is the largest thing in the formation of this particular dinosaur. And it was only 3 meters tall. So if you look here, if I may quickly draw a little... So let's say he's 1.6, so 3 meters tall is something like... Something like... Grr. Like, if that. So, compare that hypothetical little dinosaur to this, and you're just like, yeah, no. Adults of this thing, adults of this species, they had literally nothing to worry about, so they did not have to hide from anything, ever. It comes with a secondary brain on the tail as a backup camera. Yeah, like, this little thing here, that confused me. Like, it's just one species of, this genus that had that little tail lump. Which could have been for defense, but doesn't seem that likely. According to the Wikipedia, it could have been a sensory organ. So it's just a lump of, like, I don't know what the hell it would be. A radar? What the hell kind of sensory organ would you need at the tip of your tail? Bet an asteroid could fit. Oh, yeah. Nah, mate, it would just swing its heat and hit that thing back into orbit. Oh, it's packing heat. It's got a head. Alright, let's look at the skull. Where's the skull? Just gonna... Eyeball is... Whoop. Is over there. And let's do this. And let's do this. So it's got kind of a... It's got kind of a expression. Why did I do that? Alright then. Me likey. Now, let's figure out the colors of this thing. Crawling in my skin. Wow, this thing is weird. Can I go back to this? We can, almost. Especially if I do what I'm planning to do. Alright. So... So, with the neck... Reverse counter shading because that's fun. And it's going to be kind of, I think, a dark red. A very rich, dark, reddish color. Because, I don't know, that feels right. Maybe a little bit more desaturated. There we go. Jolly good. And then smear, 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 and a bit of patterns. That a little bit darker. Right, so also here. I like this. Sauropods are thankfully kind of easy to draw. which is very nice. You just draw something silly. Draw a silly thing and it's probably a sauropod. Okay, jolly good. And now that we've done that, we can do this and this and over there and do this and this. And now it shows up on our background. Very pale critter. Maybe the neck is just so long so for temperature regulation. Alright, so yeah, it would have been a very warm tropical place. Let's see there. Paleontology, lithology, paleontology, let's see. Marshland. Okay then. Interesting. Lots of, ooh, interesting. Very volcanic, when Mamenchisaurus and company were hanging around with it. Also, I don't know why sauropods are so much faster to draw than anything else, but they really are. Like, I mean, it does help that I didn't faff around trying to decide what dino to draw. That definitely helped. Alright then, let's do... We're gonna say that this fella's an adult male, so it's got like full breeding colors. Like that, he's got neck tattoos like wow. Like wow, he's got neck tattoos. I think I like this. I like this guy. He's ridiculous, but I like him a lot. I feel like I almost need to, like, snap this thing in half and fold it somewhere, because otherwise it's gonna be ridiculous. Alright, I can actually move this guy over here. Also like how the sauropods are so bloody big that, are so ding-dang big that, like, you just gotta, they just don't fit on the page like other dinosaurs do. Ridiculous critters, I love them. Alright, let's think to ourselves, what's something with a, hold on. Longest, just for giggles, longest bird neck. Bird neck. Ostrich. Ostrich colors, hell yeah! Alright then, you know what that means. Really dark. Really dark. Really dark. Really freaking dark. Really dark. Really dark. Really freaking dark. Whoops, okay. This looks like shading, I assure you it isn't. Right, let's do some smudging. Let's do some smudging. Smudging is fun. Smudging is fun. Let's smudge with this brush. We don't usually do that. Oh! Look at that! Look at this! Look at this smudge job. looks a little weird though. There we go. Smudge back a little bit. Almost looks like it's covered in snow. Which is not the idea, but it's kind of cool. Ooh! Ooh! Looks very edible. Nice one, Starry Ma. Yeah. Snake with... Whoops. Oh, wow. Like, it's back into... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back into... You're funny when you're taken out of context. I know. I swear, I just say things. Don't intend to be funny. Has a slow metabolism, not because it's cold-blooded, because it simply takes that long to reach its stomach. Yep, swallows some leaves in the stomach, gets it in 3 to 5 business days. What sort of work week was there at the time? I don't know. Because snake with tiny body near its tail? Warframe, watching this guy do the wing flops and neck slaps that an ostrich does would be funny. It would be. It would also be very dangerous. Wings would be so tiny, very smudged. Yep, 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 yep. Looks very edible. And border wisdom is remember to read chat, because chat is funny. Who asked their partner on a date to watch a League of Legends game? Not me. I'm not into League of Legends. Although, hilariously, my partner likes watching me game, so... Our evening entertainment is like literally just... We sit and game together. It's very nice. Alright then, let's trim this a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. There we go. Pretty sure at this scale, the scales would be invisible. Alright, we need... What do we need? What's... Ostrichy colors. Right. I want blue on this fella, because there's red, blue, bright blue, and just lots of eye spots. Like a peacock! Hell yeah, dude. Let's do that. But first, snoot. I'll not spend money on games because I spent all my money on a PC. Fair enough. That came up with some friends I'm talking to, and I think League of Legends is a sin against both God and mankind. Like, that would be divorce-worthy. You are very lucky to have the partner you do, Borderwas. I know! I am the luckiest damn man in the world. Amount of games I play is, let's say, limited. Ostriches just look dirty all the time. I will not spend... Okay, da-da-da. RTS 490. Jeez. Use it for Genshin Impact. Rolling in the mud and refuse to take a bath. I don't understand what the fun is, since it's so gambling heavy. I don't know, like, Genshin Impact, from what I understand, like, has a pretty significant story, so people can play for that. Let's do eye spots. Let's do eye spots. Let's do... eye spots. So, if we do this... Whoopsie daisy. Damn it. Maybe stripes. Yes. Stripes. Oh! I did this by accident, but it works quite nicely. Ooh! This is gonna be the fanciest lad at the fancy feast. Oh, and I just realized something. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. This is gonna be the fanciest lad at the watering hole. The fanciest lad, I tell you. Look how fancy this lad is. I would want him to father my eggs. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so let's do that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous, mate. Look at this. Hell yeah. I stuffed it up. No, I didn't. Just a little bit of a patchy patch right there. That's basically done. It's basically done. I don't know, we can add some spots, I think. Beautiful blue patterns, and then... Okay, some yellow. Just a little bit of yellow going down the neck. To make it eye-catching. Oh, look at this fella. It looks like a candy cane. Excellent. Alright, so now let us put some spots on this guy. Or just some pale... Some patterns, just because he looks a little bit... Let's see, what do we want to do here? You know what we want to do? Let's do this. Let's be really cute and do dynamics random for this. Spacing is like so. Just to make it a little bit of texture. A little bit of texture, yeah. How does that look? That looks good. That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, yes, yes. Dare I do scales? I could call that done right here, I think, but I don't want to. I just want to contrast this with the Argentinosaurus that I did way back when. I think I made much more visible eyes on the Argentinosaurus. And yes, it looks quite similar. Also, that thing's eyes are massive in comparison to this. This is more pretty, though. I think you can tell my line work has gotten better since I drew the Argent. I also want to do a fun size comparison with this. Alright, let's do... Let's have some blue eyes. This is the blue eyes white dragon, except not really. Dynamics off. Perfect, we're gonna finish like way in time for Ready for Africa. Damn it, his head looks weird. Head looks weird. Will not do. Round that head. Let's just smooth that out like so. It's scale time. Right, and I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna do something crazy. Because the scales on this thing would be so damn small in relation to it that you wouldn't even see it. I am gonna have to redo the Argent at some point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is our scale brush. Spacing of 70, opacity about a third. And opacity is considerably lower. Good. I didn't save the scale brush. I didn't save the scale brush. Now I will save the scale brush. There it freaking is. Let's do dynamics random just because. Yay! We do like a dino that's easy to draw. Oh, whoops. Alright, so now... different brush, color, invert, color there. And duplicate brush, perfect. Interesting. Why has it done that? Delete. Oh, it might be because I was on the other thing. Alright, I don't know why it's doing square patterns, because it shouldn't be. Frustrating. Okay then, let's just do this, I guess. Hello. There we go, a little bit less opacity. Whoops. Right, that bulge should actually be a little bit more like... how do we do this? Smooth that bulge. Over there. And over here, we're just going to... what are we going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to smear some stuff. Turn the dynamics off. And no one will ever know. No one will ever know. No one will ever know. No one will ever know that I moved the tail. We're basically done here. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it? Okay then. Let us figure out the size comparison. So this is Mamenchisaurus Sinacandorum. So if we take this fella over here. Damn it, too far. Too far again. And we just put him over here. Let's see how big. He's about level with... He's about level with the knees, so... Yep. Did I stuff up? Because this thing looks bigger than the Argentinosaurus I drew. And do this so he actually pops up. Alright, so now just going to do this fella for comparison's sake. Argent. Honestly, I should have done... So, make the people roughly the same size. What do we get here? What we get is... I think I stuffed up here. Well, yeah, the Argent is actually too small. Interesting. Oops. Although maybe it's a more chunky boy. Maybe that's my excuse. Although this thing's long as hell. Alright, so... Alright. Mamenchisaurus. Argentinosaurus. Size. Okay, no. It's not actually that far off. Mamenchisaurus definitely more gracile, though. Which is the fancy term for it's more skinny. Interesting. Huh. Well, we done did good. I need to redo the Argent eventually anyway, so... Yeah, that's it! We're done! I can't think of... What else do we need to do here? Sauropods probably wouldn't have even had visible nails on their front feet, so... Alright then. Let's see, what do people say? Alright, that Genshin launch, but... Alright, what do people say? Don't spend money on it, people could appreciate that. Peanuts character Pigpen. If you have a gambling problem, don't take. Genshin is so easy and relaxing, the story is really nice. Cool to just hang out and just vibe, okay. Diamonds. I have not been looking at chat today. Whoops. That is a quote. More border-wise quotes indeed. What the hell did I say? Alright, so talking about Genshin from the depths. Nice. Warframe is talking about stuff. Rainbow Neck. Also keep me updated on your playthrough. Okay, so rare to see someone like that. Okay. Wow, Wolf. 1 hour and I still haven't figured out how to even lay out what I want to draw so it all fits in frame. Yep. The dino showed more of a pot belly. Ah, damn it, you're right. Africa. Alright, yeah, good point. We need more of a potbelly on this fella. Do not worry, I know how to do that. We need to distort this. Oh, God. Oh, boy. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I'm gonna do it how I did it before. By doing this. Hello! I say to my girlfriend as she brings coffee just in time. In the nick of time.
Cappuccino, so this time.
Thank you! I need to get up and move. I really do. Hello? Why is the fill different from the other thing? Oh, that's what... Dang it. Otherwise. There we go. There we go. A little bit more of a potbelly.
I like the neck.
So what?
I like the neck colours.
Thank you.
So we wouldn't have like frills on the neck. I mean, if the neck's long for sexual selection, if it's got frill, it's more obvious. And also, if you get the sun on that much surface area, how are you going to cool down if you're not a mammal?
That's why it's white.
Ah.
So it's my thought.
Clever.
It's my thought process for sauropods is that these were gigantic animals who couldn't really fit in the shade ever. So, all right, you do at full size. It makes sense that they would have kind of like reflective skin, and the underside is dark to radiate heat. And as for keeping warm, well, they're so bloody big that gigantothermia would take care of that. That's me plan. So probably it would have had like some kind of decoration there, which I'm not gonna do, because I think for this guy, this neck is so ridiculous already, and if you imagine it has loose skin on there, like getting torn.
Oh, true. Yeah. The risk of bleeding would be too immense.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't want like. Blah, blah, blah. Although some sauropods could have it.
Oh, I'll say hello.
Hello,
chat.
chat. Did you remember perhaps that like this is a live stream and people watching?
Sorry, I can nipple, but they have seen my face before.
I need to stand up and move around because it's like the ad break time anyway. So potbelly, true. Finally beat the
Warframe pregnancy minigame.
Yeah, it makes about as much sense in what minigame. It's not tough. I'm just not good at that type of game. Oh boy. Nicotine is a different addiction? Wait, what? Yeah, coffee. It looks better already. Neckbeard on the dino would be truly... Deacon's hell, it would be too much. Alright, I'm going to run the ad break. Brace thyself for the ads. Please try and survive the ads. I need to get up, do some star jumps. And it just occurred to me the webcam is still on, and that will not do. Try to survive the ads, please. Didn't want to know that. Rhythm game where you help a warframe give birth. I'm leaving. Drink a glass of water. Go to key. And then I'll be ready for Africa. Sauropods are so much easier to draw than any other dinosaur, seriously. Once you get past the wacky proportions. Piston safety and wealth and comfort. Okay, are we still talking about warframes giving birth around here? Boy. Okay then, righty ho then. What the hell's going on here? We're still talking about, huh? What are you... Warframe. Alright, so, we've discovered, thankfully, that we're much better at drawing sauropods than we used to be, and we need to redo the first one, that's for sure. That's a gorgeous dinosaur, actually. Imagine, like, this is, like, the adult male, and, like, the female might be a little bit more drab. But, I don't know. That's good. Alright, ready for Africa. We have a lot of time. This dinosaur came out really quickly, so... Let's do... What's so good ready for Africa? Let's look at this guy. Wow. I guess I was in the mood for, like, a pale sauropod. Oh, that's a yummy coffee. Oof. Alright then. Alright. What's a good ready for Africa? You know what would be a good ready for Africa? Let's draw a hairy... Like, I don't know. I've already drawn a hairy sauropod today. What can we draw instead? What's a good ready for Africa? Whoops. What is... Man, normally Ready for Africa's come really easily, but like, I'm taken off guard now. Dare I draw this? Africa versus the unmatched power of the sun? Oh, yeah. You know what? That's a good suggestion. Let's start drawing that. Okay, let's just delete all of this. All of this. Alright then, so... And copy, so first things first. Africa. So, alright, so people are gonna hate me for this, but if you rotate Africa, like this, what does it remind you of? Ignore Madagascar for a moment. Dare I do this? Will I get banned off the internet for this? So imagine... Horse. No, everything's gonna fall off. Horse head. Yeah. Africa wins. If the sauropod is that tall, long, and does that make a snake a crawlopod? What? I mean, no? If the sauropod is that tall, long, does that make... Well, no, because pod means foot. Sauropod literally means lizard foot, which is kind of doofy. What's it? I'm actually a shark? You do not want to know where there we go! I know somebody saw it. I know somebody also had a filthy brain and saw the thing. So, this is the balls, and this is the chode. Okay, I'm gonna rotate Africa so no one has to see that again. As for what Madagascar is, you really don't want to know that. Now I can't unsee it. I have done this to myself. Alright, I know what to do. Oh no. We are not beating the allegation. Why does it have a hook? I don't know. African balls, Africog. It's one of those species that latches on during sex. How do you think new continents are made? Exactly! At some point, the continents bang each other. Let's do this. Faces. And we need the sun. Which we will do. Whoops. Like so. Radial. Africa versus the sun, which is like... Right, let's start with Africa, because that's funny. And whoop. Oh, no gremlin posture, that's bad. Wow, that's... Nope, eyebrows come later. Right, we can do better than that. Africa is sick and tired of drought. Is gonna kill the sun. That is the plot point here. It's gonna have little feet too. I'm having fun! You probably guessed. Little feats, little feats. Little feats of imagination. Dinosaurs are fish. I mean, technically, yeah, they are. Come at me, bro! And Madagascar... I think Madagascar's gonna have its own face over here as well. It's just being like... Yeah, get him, Dad! Little fists. Yay. And little legs. Oh, I love this already so much. Okay then, and now the sun. The sun, as per usual, will be wearing sunglasses. Hold on, let's do this, select, border. And let's do this. And that is not quite right. Let's put this where it needs to be. He's leaning in. He's going for the shoulder charge. His eyebrows are going to be red. Because he's mad. Going to be red because he's mad. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why am I doing this? Why is this funny to me? They added a goth girl to Warframe. Uh-oh. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Oh, no. Right, so the sun needs kind of a corona on it. Let's do... Also, they are going to be fighting in space. Hold on. Do I have outer space already? Space? Do I have outer space on my hard drive? Space. I do have space. I have the Crab Nebula. Perfect. Yeah, confirmed. Whatever. Time for space! Hell yeah, dude. Look at this. Alright then, so we're gonna have that. And we're gonna have, what else are we gonna have? First, they're gonna merge the faces down because they're perfect and I never need to change them ever again. They're kind of lunging forward like, I'm gonna mess you up. I'm gonna mess you up real good. And sun is gonna be over here. Also, let's figure out the text ahead of time. So let's do... It's gonna be like so... Ready for Africa. Yeah, it's gonna be hyped. Well, yeah, my favorite canoe artist is arting. Yay! Hello, choir, yellow. Space, we're in space. What are the other continents up to? They're watching. They're watching and cheering Africa on. Is like, you get him! Kick his ass! Kick his solar ass. Most people think Icarus flew too close to the sun. His real mistake was not flying close enough. Watching and eating popcorn, being like, oh hell yeah, like, the sun's screwed. No celestial object is ready for Africa. Let's get ready for Africa. Ready for Africa. Alright, let's do roughly, where is that? It's 500. 500 plus 460 is 9. 500 plus 460 is 960. So, literally right there. Africa, unfortunately, needs to be shrunk a little bit. Alright then. Solo, whoops! Quailo just subscribed to Limits on the Road. Thank you for the subscription, Quailo! Thank you, thank you! Very good of you! So the Corona. No, I don't mean the beer. Alright then, let's do yellow. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do at all. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do at all. What I wanted to do was this. Oh, hell yeah. The sun is here to keep their title. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Africa is just filled with rage. And so the Corona. Africa. What would the aura of Africa be? Africa aura. Rainbow. Let's just do... What should we do? Let's do... Woo! Whoa! Vermos 30, thank you for the subscription! Thank you for the gifted subscription, Quaelo. Holy bananas. Thank you, thank you! Ebola. Don't know! Africa's aura is not Ebola, that's rude. Let's mess with this aura. Let's see what vibes. I think green would work well here. Hue, saturation. Yeah, green. Because Africa's representing planet Earth. And, like, you know what we should do? Size, smear, whoops. And they're just running together. So the Corona... the best thing I've ever drawn. This is legit the best thing I've ever drawn. Oh boy. Oh no. If let's see. Oh no. Please don't knows. Or it would simply be survival. Africa is typically a tower defensive game where Borderwise is sending his creations to. What if the Ready for Africa book outsells your Dinosaur book? Oh, it probably will. Also, if I would actually want to talk to a bona fide African person and say, how offensive is this? Alright, let's go here and invert. You know what? That text... Oh no, we can do better. Oh, we can do better. Oh, we can do better. Oh, I've just had an idea. It's a large, epic idea. Ready for F. And merge. And the text will go here. I'm going to move Africa along a little bit. Just moving Africa, don't mind me. Move this up a little bit. Move this up a little bit. Move this up a little bit. Yes. Yeah. I think that's all I need to do. Text needs to go this way a smidge. You know what, actually be quite fun. Alright, so let's do this. Control and go to text highlight. And then invert space. We have inverted space. We're madmen. Absolute bloody madmen. Alright. Nope, I don't like that. Alright, let's do... What do we do? Africa versus the sun. Let's move Africa a little bit. Let's move. Whoops. Nope. Africa, you're a little close, mate. You're a little close. Move you over there. Africa aura, move a little bit back. Back, I say. Back, you crazy person. Text move a little bit down here. Squish a little bit. Yes. Yes. Squish a little bit. Yes. And the sun is also a little bit too close. Sun, you go back over there. Move back, son. Alright, there we go. Azusa, you are full of good ideas. And I love that. Oh boy. Africa. Just hope it ends up in a bombs and noodle. Back? That Africa is too powerful for your placement demands. By definition, if I have an idea, it's a good one. Yep. Speed. Well, this stream was a short one. Literally, like, okay, well. Oh boy. Unless there's a what else can we do here? We can't have more than one ready for Africa. That is simply illegal. What can we do for half an hour? This is the most literal one you've done with... Yeah, actually, yeah. Of course, I'm full of good ideas. Yeah, just ready for Africa? The sun thinks they are.
Do you want to start drawing out one of your comic ideas?
What?
Do you want to start drawing out one of your comic ideas?
Which one?
You've got many comic ideas.
I don't remember any of them right now.
Okay.
Oh shit, the Bofors! The anti-aircraft gun! I think, yeah, the Bofors is just going to be riding on and holding... oh, no, I just had an idea.
Can it be tumbling through the background?
Uh...
No air resistance to have any traction?
Yep, we're going to have a bonus Bofors. Bonus Boofers. Bonus Boofers. It's going to be very small. Very small. Help. Or it can just be hiding behind Africa. Nope. There it is. And also, Bofors is gonna look concerned. Hello? The boofers are just back there like, wait, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this, guys? Guys, can we talk about this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I'm just gonna trim this like so. Yep, this is perfect. This is perfect. Face versus the sun. Oh my. Okay. Alright, sun can handle him in googly eyes. Okay, yep. Nope, I'm done. I'm done. No more art today. I'm not gonna draw anything better than this, I just know it. I will draw a better thing one day, but not today. You got covered by the glow, yep. Covered by the glow! Covered by the glow! Who shall we raid? We have not raided Rawston in a donkey's age, so we should do that. Let's just review what we've done. So, there we go. Usual starting soon. Little warm-up drawing, the Snoropod. We've got Mamenchisaurus, which looks damn nice, if I do say so myself. Then we have the most epic battle in the universe. And, okay, Driver's got some drawing. Gotta upload that. Now officially perfect. I was not ready for you to be so fast. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I was fast today. Going to smear this a little bit more because I freaking want to do that. Image, layer, match to image size, and there we go. No, I need to finish, so next time you could say we weren't ready for Africa. People weren't ready for the Ready for Africa. It's meta. It's so meta. All right. Well, I'm literally gonna draw me girlfriend right now. Don't tell her. I don't think I can. I don't think I have the ability. Yeah, this is definitely not my best work. Oh no, I'm not sharing this on the internet, although I technically already am. I can't know. Okay then. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this is alright. Alright, let's look at the sketchy stuff. Alright, so lots of cool stuff Driver has done here. One leg is just knee length than the other two. Alright, let's go back here. Where do it made me a new computer? Okay, computer background, glad I do. Long boy, jets and Durgans. Nice, lots of Durgans. Durgans and jets. Beautiful. You drew the skeleton too. Here's the hilarious thing. That neck is not long enough. You think you got a long enough neck for Mamenchisaurus. You don't. Hey, Kelpie.
Hello.
You wanted me to draw a comic idea?
Oh, sure.
Right, so, I'm gonna show you why I'm not in the right vibe for that. Are you ready? So this is Driver stuff.
Ooh,
so
nice.
this is the best I can manage right now after that Ready for Africa. I think I got your vibe, and that's it.
It's very good.
Thank you. With your seal of approval, I will save this thing.
I like it very much.
Great, I will do that.
Can you send it to me so that whenever I want to see you, I can just send you that message and be like, give cuddle. No.
Okay.
Cuddle.
Give. Cuddle. Okay, that does it. The stream's over. It simply must be. I love drawing skeletons. That's the secret. There's always more neck. Okay. Let's raid Ralston, because Ralston is a good boy and deserves raids. And, the VOD channel is pinned in the chat right now, so if you want to catch up on the other streams we've done, which are delightfully wacky background noise, you're welcome, Quiet Yellow. Do that, and if you're watching this on the VOD channel, please subscribe, because even though subscribing doesn't really do much for the viewer anymore these days, it's essentially bookmarking rather than subscribing. It does help the channel, because the algorithm still kind of likes it when you hit the subscribe button, so that'll be very, very nice. More vertebrae. Increase the neck! Let's raid Ralston. Going to write about an eldritch creature which is just a regular dinosaur, except its neck is always longer than whatever you think it is. That's basically just a regular sauropod. Alright, Ralston VT. Alright, are you folks ready to go raid Ralston, who is playing Europa Universalis 4? I know nothing about that game, so are you ready? Are you steady? Too bad we're raiding now. Thank you so much, people. I'll see you next week for more art and more stream in general. Farewell!